Hey, what's up you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Legends of Tomorrow. This is Season 5, Episode 2. I'm a cat. Anyways, let's go through the comments. It's really cool. These reactors are now canon on Earth Prime. Also, Nate probably wanted to be in the crossover but wasn't invited. That's why he's so salty about it in this episode. And it's weird calling Zari's brother Zari 2.0. I mean, probably for you, because you've seen more of the show than me. Yeah, I think, honestly, it is so... I think it's so cute that they incorporated reactors. Like, I think that's so cute. I'm so happy for them. Anyways, very weird indeed. Most Fabergé eggs were made for the Tsar family, and Nicholas and his family were executed a year after Putin, after the October Revolution. Okay. Yep, Rasputin was assassinated in 1916, and the Romanovs were executed in 1918. Okay. I'm not sad to see Mona go, but I agree that she seemed pretty cool this episode. I wouldn't mind her coming back for a couple of episodes if the quality of her character doesn't go back to Season 4 levels. Yeah. So from what I can tell, nobody really likes Mona. That's probably why they wrote her off here. I mean, I would say that's better judgment than they have for Gary. Anyways, speaking of characters, I really like this Barad. Is that correct? Barad? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it wrong the first 700 times. I know he's supposed to be kind of Zari replacement, but I'm really excited to learn more about him. It's too early to judge how I like him compared to Zari, though. She's just had a bit more episodes of development. Just wondering, I'm wondering if you're specifically talking in this episode, or if you've never seen, like, are you watching alongside me? I'm curious, because I can't tell, because you're both doing a really good job at respecting my spoiler policy. To the extent that I'm not sure if you're actually watching with me or not. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. As popular as Zari was, Barad had to be introduced just right, or he would never be accepted by the audience. They succeeded. Okay, well, I'm glad that everyone seems to like him so far, I guess. I think the picture drawing in this episode is actual fan art they decided to feature. I don't remember whose it is, but maybe someone else can help here. I think that's really cool. Didn't they have, like, a card game that someone made as well? Like, and the reactors being included? They really like to include people, and I think it's so cute. That's so lovely. Yeah. And yeah, the first time I watched this episode, I was just as surprised as you were. I thought for some seconds that I had started a documentary about the show instead of the show instead. You know, I would think that, okay? However, I was already prepared by the Arrow episode that they did a documentary, and so I don't know, I think I just accepted it as an episode right off the bat this time. But I like the fact that the show appreciates the reactor community. Absolutely. I guess when they created Zari as a character, they just switched her letters to form her last name, and because Barad is her brother, they have the same last name. And never noticed that about the last name before you pointed this out. Yeah, it's strange. I miss the Legends. Me too. You know, I figured Ava's jealous side started and stopped with Constantine, but now we see her being petty about Sarah's history with Oliver. I really hope this isn't a recurring thing, because if this is an attempt by the writers to add characterization to her. It's not a good look for her or anyone else for that matter. You know, I found it funny. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was funny. I think that's what they were going for. But if you think about it like on a logical side, it is very petty, especially towards a man that literally saved the universe. Like, show some respect. But I thought it was funny in the moment. And that's probably all it was meant to be for. Just a funny moment. It's nice that a lot of things carried over from previous season finale and the crossover into this season. Ray's public image tainted from when he was possessed, which I like. I really like that because, like, I forgot about that and I wouldn't have thought about that. Glad. Nora's still being a fairy godmother. Oliver's death and how that might affect Sarah. Thank you for that happening. Because, you know, she didn't mourn Quentin. Her own dad. It's got good continuity. It keeps things nicely consistent. Barad... I'm sorry. Certainly shares some similarities with Zari, but it's good that he's not just a carbon copy of her. It's too soon to say whether he might become irritating later, but for now, he seems fun. I actually kind of like minimize the mishap. Okay? I know you don't like documentary, Shan, but this kind of stuff is why I love Legends. They just have fun with things and don't care how weird it can get. I stand by it. Myrna is better than Gary. Doesn't make her great, but if one was leaving, I'd have rather kept her. They're both bad. I don't like either of them. I watched Blind Wave's reaction to this episode, and they talked about how when they were asked if they could be used in the show, they didn't believe the request was real and was a scam. Really? How did they? You know, I gotta watch these reactors. Like I gotta watch their episode reactions to this because I didn't have time last week. So I know that, like, I know Abnormally Adam, Blind Wave. I think the other one was Married to the Real. And I'm sorry, I recognized the fourth person. Don't remember what their name was. So if you could tell me, I'll go and check it out and see how they felt about it. I'd like to give them, like, I don't know. I'm just so happy for them. That's so cool. I know you don't like when the fourth wall is broken. However, in this show, I feel it's like they are having a conversation with the fans of the show, i.e. talking about ratings, including more than once, having a fan base, creations, and now with the reactors. The writers of the show had been in tune with their fan base, and it makes me liking the show special. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't like it, but that doesn't mean that you can't like it. All the reactors talked about signing non-disclosure agreements not to tell anyone about it until after it happened. Married to the Real thought it was just going to be used for a promo and not the episode itself. Ooh, that sounds like it's going to be a fun reaction to watch for me. There actually is a Citizen Steel pop, but Blind Wave doesn't own one. So they use a Colossus pop as a stand-in since they have similar powers. Well, find me the Citizen Steel pop. They also don't own a Constantine pop, so they use Castiel pop as a stand-in for Constantine. Fair enough. He was inspired by Constantine. There is a Constantine pop though, so I have one, so it's possible. Like, I don't know why they don't get one. The other two are, of course, Sarah's White Canary and Ray as Adam. I have those ones. Just before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. finale, Jeff Ward Deke made a special video message for Blind Wave thanking them for covering Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. through the years. Oh! And made them an honorary Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm jealous. I want to be an honorary Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm just saying. Reacting to that, they said that the DC and Marvel universe are now connected through them. I guess. Personally, I find putting the reactors in the show to be low effort pandering, but at the same time, I'm incredibly happy for the reactors they use in the community in general, so overall a positive, I guess. Fair enough. I thought having the reactors was cool. I was watching live and I watched Blind Wave's reaction at the time too, so it was cool to watch them watch the episode with them in doing the reaction to the wow, that was hard to read. That was anyways, loved it being super meta. You might not recognize him with the hair and the accent, but the actor Michael Eklund, who was playing Rasputin, was also on Smallville. Really? As a Belle Reeve doctor who ran Zone of Fight Club in season 6. Yep, nope, do not remember. I remember early seasons of Smallville so much. I don't remember later seasons of Smallville, which is why I want to, like, just watch later seasons only. You know? Because, like, if I've seen, I don't know, seasons 1 through 4, like, 200 times, right? And I've only seen, like, seasons 5 through 10, like, I don't know, 10 times. I need to catch up on those numbers, you know? Oh, and the guy that got killed at LuthorCorp in Jitters in season 1. What? Okay. He was also the doll maker on Arrow, who kidnapped Laurel, and was the guy on Supernatural in the Black and White Monster episode that Sam and Dean okay, I remember that guy. Questioned, and he was playing the keyboard at the movie theater. Okay, no, I don't remember that then. Okay, I briefly remember that. I don't know. You know, I'm good at recognizing faces a lot of the time, but sometimes, whoosh. Oh, no, no, I'm supposed to be a cat. I'm supposed to be a cat. Okay, I still look like a cat. Okay. Sarah, they're gonna kill the Romanovs. Me, oh no, that's terrible. It's not like their entire family is murdered in 18 months later or something. I had the same thoughts on Barad when watching this episode. I was surprised by how well he fit in with the legends. I thought they did a great job, making him feel like he's always been there in this episode. Absolutely. Let's get into the episode.
Everything okay, bro?
Oh, yeah, I was just, double checking something. A little help?
I think I'm starting to see things.
I know what's going on.
You do?
You getting my stash again? Dude, no worries. Sarah's gathering the team. Come on.
Thanks.
Surely Astra can change. She's still human, right? I mean, even a master of the dark arts must believe there's still some good left in her.
Forget it, big man. Astra's lust for power had zapped the humanity out of her.
Well, on the bright side, the encores aren't our fault this time.
Yep, time.
Is there any point in sending these encores to hell? Sounds like Astra would just send them straight back.
Correct.
Well, then, until we find a more permanent solution, we'll house the encores on the ship.
We're gonna need a bigger pantry.
What are we looking at?
The epicenter of the timequake is in Los Angeles, 1947.
The golden age of Hollywood and the height of organized crime in the city.
The real golden age.
All right, people, we're gonna need 2 teams for the... Sorry, honey. I think I'm in your spot, aren't I?
Hey, don't sweat it, babe. As Ava was saying, 2 teams. Ray John with me. Mick, Ava, QB from the ship. Now let's do it.
You hear that? It's only my 2nd official mission with the Legends, and I'm already being trusted with the football.
Really?
So you're not in charge of the bureau
QB
anymore?
means staying on the ship and doing nothing.
Or it could mean providing the team with vital information. Gideon, pull up a topographical survey of the city, please.
Guys, this is Nathaniel Haywood. He's one of my professors.
Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, we've never had a professor over for dinner. What do you teach?
Advanced macroeconomics, behavioral economics.
See here. So I'm at my parents' house celebrating my dad's
Oh my
birthday.
god, Bath.
Family is.
Oh my god. What have they done to you?
Speaking of which, it looks like we have a surprise guest this year.
Oh my
brother,
god.
my bride.
What have they done to
Say
him?
hello, B.
Oh god.
Anyways, guys, I gotta go. Big love to the Z Nation. Khudafiz. Insert that clip at the end of the current file. We'll start cutting tonight. You two can set up glam in the bathroom for touch-ups.
Zari, Nate. Nate, Zari.
Hi.
It's you. I saw the video.
Oh.
Her
Thanks
hair's
for
got highlights
subscribing.
in that.
You know, it's the fans that really make all the hard work worth it. What a weirdo.
Oh, this is gonna be a hard season.
Secret woman from the hologram message.
Secret what?
I thought I was hallucinating, but Gideon was scrubbing her memory, and there was a secret message from your sister telling me to find her, and she's the reason I came back.
Are you having a psychological break?
No, I'm being serious. Remember when we invented history at Hayworld? Your sister is the dead.
There's an infernal residue in here.
Sure is. Residue of a dead guy.
Oh, stand back.
Hey,
Ugh.
if you just, I don't know, put it in a tube and then add a little bit of water, I'm sure Batman can fix the problem. If you know what I mean, please tell me. Please tell me if you understood my reference. Okay.
The victim was consumed by Ignis Inferni. Hellfire. Whoever did this to him was not of this world.
Looks like our killer is the Encore.
Bollocks. There's the ticket.
Don't come any closer.
All right, easy. You can put the gun down. We're here to help.
Where's Webb?
We are the and more of Webb and More. We work with More. Webb.
You must be more.
Sure. That's me, Johnny Moore. Sarah is my secretary, and this fella here.
Has got a
Yikes.
cop face.
Oh, thank you. Sergeant Palmer at your service. I'm undercover.
Tell Webb to call me when he's back.
He's on holiday, vacation, which leaves me handling your case, Miss...
Hill, I hired your partner to protect me from my boyfriend.
Oh, well, you're in good hands, ma'am.
Give me a break, Johnny Law. Half the PD is in Bugsy's pocket.
Bugsy as in...
Benjamin Siegel. Doesn't like it when you call him Bugsy. But here's the kicker. He died last week.
And now he's back from the dead.
And he's
I don't
more
know who this
dangerous
person is.
than ever. He took over a joint on Sunset
Bugsy?
Boulevard called
Like,
the
is
Blue
that a-
Banana, playground of gangsters and the Hollywood elite. Whatever vice floats your boat,
thing?
that's where you'll find it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's from Young and Hungry. Who's Bugsy? Like, I don't know who that is. Like, is it like, I knew who Rasputin was.
welcome to the Blue Iguana. Now have fun. I insist. If you don't, I just might have to shoot you.
Why did that glow green?
I was there when Bugsy was assassinated by a mob hitman. Saw the whole thing. But then, the very next day, Loverboy shows up at my doorstep, takes me to his club like nothing had happened. And that's just the biscuit. Here comes the gravy. He's different now.
Who the
More
fuck puts
ambitious,
gravy on a biscuit?
fearless.
It's kind of
I
weird.
want to leave him, but I can't because I know he'd kill me.
Look, Miss Hill, we can protect you from your boyfriend.
But you're gonna need to get out of town for a few days. Stay in a motel. Things could get messy.
But I don't have any money. Bugsy takes care of all that. How can I ever repay you?
No need to worry about that. We just want to make sure you're safe.
Secretary Sarah, can you show Miss
Sarah.
Hill the way out?
He said Sarah in a very British way.
Oh, she took you for an easy mark, Raymondo.
What? She was absolutely terrified.
Sarah?
Jury's still out on the missus. But it sounds like we need to pay a visit to the Blue Iguana.
This is more like it. Feels good to be back in the field.
Ava, what's your status?
Beer.
Rory and I are just sidling up to the bar now. We're gonna keep an eye on things. I'm
pretty
seeing
good.
2 zones of egress. Back door's a gray zone. Front door's got about 4 guys sitting around it, which quite frankly feels like overkill. What do you think, Mick?
I think you need to relax.
Ray, you ready to grab Bugsy when he comes out?
Ready and walking the beat. Gotta say, feeling pretty spiffy in this uniform.
Bugsy has drawn himself to quite a crowd of ass kissers.
And judging by the cheap threads and conservative haircuts, I'd say they're politicians. Well, if it isn't our damsel in distress.
It's gonna be kind of hard to protect her from her bow when she's hanging on his arm.
I knew it. She's as bent as a 9-bob note.
Let's go. Not so fast, sister. What happened to getting out of town?
You think a cab ride could get me away from what Bugsy's got on me?
You and the rest of town by the looks of it.
Ever since Bugsy came back, he gets whatever he wants. And everyone answers to him. Politicians, studio heads.
Even the cops. And tell me, how'd he get so much juice so fast?
By using America's favorite pastime, of course. Blackmail. He's got a secret stash of compromising photographs he uses against all of them.
And what does that have to do with you?
Everything. I'm in those pictures. Bugsy used me as bait to lure men and women into his trap. When I first moved here from Shaker Heights, I thought I was gonna be famous.
As everyone
I
does.
became famous, all right. Just not the right kind of famous. I can't leave without those pictures.
Hey, you know, those pictures will probably
Satisfied?
make you famous.
You know, Bugsy likes.
I'm not saying that anyone should release them, but I mean, in this day and age, fucking hell, man. How many people have just like released nudes and gotten famous? Just saying. I don't know if what I said was just in bad taste, so I apologize.
I couldn't help but notice you, and I gotta tell you, I like the way you walk.
I learned to do it all by myself. Mr. Siegel.
Oh, Benjamin.
Sarah Lance, at your service.
Lance, huh?
What's the matter? You don't like it?
Well, I don't know yet. Just trying it on for size. You know, even if it fits, I'm a little curious about the price tag.
Well, if you have to ask, it's probably too expensive.
I take what I want.
Does that make you
That's
a thief,
not okay.
Mr. Siegel?
I am a lot of things, Miss Lance. And I am especially a thief.
What do you say we go out back and you can take a peek what's in my trunk?
You know, on second thought, why don't we ditch the club? How about you and me, we go someplace with a little less company?
Actually, I think we already have company.
Your eyesight's 20/20, doll. Those are Mickey Cohen's boys. But after going through hell, I ain't afraid of nothing on this earth. You might want to jump out of the pot. Water's about to boil.
Okay, so that doesn't kill him at all? Oh, that's the Hellfire.
Drop the gun, put your hands in the air.
Stand down, son. We'll take it from here.
They just let people die just then.
So, Sarah, do you want us back at the ship for a post-mission debrief?
No, mission ain't over yet. I need you guys posted at the club. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears open.
Great.
She's supposed to be helpful, I think, and she's bored.
You wouldn't understand.
Bet you were the boss of a massive government organization, and now you do diddly squat.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Wow, take it back, Rory. You just summed up my life perfectly.
Look, if this is about the money your friend gave me, I already spent it.
I knew you were on the grift from the moment I laid eyes on you.
And I never once fell for that Yankee accent of yours.
That might be because some of his words came out British anyways.
So we drop the charades. Tell me, what is your angle?
I want to take Bugsy down. Free this town from his sway. The only way to do that is to destroy his blackmail stash. Webb said he'd found it, but I'm guessing Bugsy killed him for snooping too close.
Well, that's bad news for Webb and good news for me, because I know where the stash is.
Well, aren't I the luckiest girl in the world? What do you want in exchange?
I want Bugsy's gun.
You looking to ice Bugsy?
No, that bloke's not worth it. I'm aiming at the person who brought him back.
Then we have a deal. You get your guy, I get my freedom.
Now, how exactly are you planning on stealing Bugsy's prized weapon, eh?
When we kiss, I'll press my hand against his chest, and then I'll run my hand all the way down his body. And then I'll grab it like this.
Alright. That is where I saw the scene starting, but as it went on, I didn't think it would go there. But then it did.
From my place in D.C. Everything I own is now stuffed inside a Time Bureau softball league duffel bag. I am essentially homeless, Rory.
Congratulations, you're
Why?
part of the team.
I'm a vagrant, a vagabond.
No job, no rent.
I feel like they didn't
Kids.
discuss this.
Perfect.
You two still at the Blue Iguana?
Yes, Captain. Just following orders.
Great. I need you and Ava to create a diversion. Clear the place out. I'm gonna draw Bugsy back to the club so we can capture him. I can do that.
Oh.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind.
Is this really her singing?
Situation is serious. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. Tell 'em, girl.
I had no idea if, like, I didn't help.
Relationships, they seem from the start. That girl is poison.
How do they know how to play this? This is not a 40s song, I don't think, is it? I don't know. Doing good.
What's going on in there? Oh, it's awful. The worst thing I've seen in my life. And I was there when the Hindenburg went down. Bum, bum, ba-dum. She's driving me
Oh.
That's my girl.
For me to find. I can't get it out of my head.
What now?
She's like, that's my
Wait.
girl.
I hope that John gets that hell gun before Bugsy.
Oh, that was cute. Oh, God. Oh. Bless, that was adorable.
What is all this? Bring me all the way down here just so I can watch some no-name dame humiliate herself on stage?
First of all, she is not a no-name. That is my girlfriend. And second, she is not humiliating herself.
Yes, she is.
She's enjoying herself.
So this was just a lousy trick to get me
That's
down
so
here.
sweet.
There's no dirt, is there?
The dirt is you. You're supposed to be dead. Instead, you're blackmailing your way to the top.
After I came back, I realized that violence and murder, that only gets you so far. Information. That's the real power in this world.
Well, whatever your deal is, you're screwing up history, and it is my job to stop you. You don't have to go to hell, but you can't stay here.
Oh, I ain't going anywhere, Lance. Jeannie!
Oh, she swapped it out. Okay.
Should we tell her the mission's over?
Nah, let her finish.
Oh, you know what? Not an avalanche shipper, right? They're okay. Like, I'm happy for Sarah, like, whatever. But that's gotta be my favorite avalanche scene so far. Like, that's so fucking funny. I love it. It was so cute. She was just so supportive. She was like, like, oh, that was adorable as hell.
Well, aren't we a pair of jammy bastards? Now, it's time to destroy it.
She doesn't want to.
Forget the matches. Step away from the briefcase.
Oh, hold on now, love. We're all on the same side.
You should
here.
know, Constantine.
There's only
You
one side I'm
literally,
on, John.
you
And that's
literally
mine.
thought that she was a bad guy at the beginning.
You told me you wanted to destroy that stash so that you and everyone else in the town could be free.
Yeah, but I figured why destroy it when I could just use it for myself? I'm sick and tired of people taking advantage of me. With this briefcase, I'll finally have some real power around here.
As soon as you touch Bugsy's dirt, then you'll have a target on your back just like him. But if you leave now, you can start over, have a new life. Look, you don't have to do this, Jeannie. Just walk away.
Do you really expect me to give up this power after being so powerless my whole life?
You know what? You're right. Who am I to tell you what to do anyway?
See? It's working already.
Okay, what do we do now?
Once Bugs' girl gets back to her car with the stash, we're gonna take care of the whole situation.
What do you mean, take care of?
You really are a straight arrow, aren't you?
Wait a second. You want to destroy the stash and Jeannie along with it? Why?
She's just collateral damage. It's cost of war.
You're a police officer.
Did you ever hear the one about the last good cop in Los Angeles? It didn't end well for him.
How's this for an ending? Get out of the car. Now.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, he's a Boy Scout.
If you were coming all the way to Burbank just to meet up with your mobster friends and kill Jeannie, why even bring me along?
Because we needed a fall guy.
Just minimize! Shrink, Ray, shrink!
Brakes on the LAPD.
Well, I guess this is where we say goodbye, Johnny. It's been swell. 5 bullets left. Use them wisely.
Ray, you can shrink. Why don't you have your costume?
Jeannie!
Jeannie! Jeannie, no!
Why would you turn the ignition if you literally saw someone running at you? I wouldn't.
I killed her. Forget it, Ray. It's Burbank.
You took the whole steering wheel off.
Hey, holding cell still works.
Who are you people?
You communists?
Idiots.
I know you're probably pretty confused, Mr. Siegel, but you might as well make yourself comfortable because you may be here for a while.
Oh, I shall blast you straight to oblivion, you damn bastard. You made Jeannie's life miserable, and now she's dead because of you.
I may have corrupted a wannabe starlet, but you created a real monster. Astrologue.
You know what? It's funny that you mention her. I was just about to go and see her.
I like that they've brought
If you're
her,
about to do what I
like,
think you're gonna
this
do, then you
storyline
better be
background from the
Hand
Constantine
him
show.
over, big man. Go on. That's it, big boy. See, you're my ticket to hell. Flesh become my flesh. Soul become my soul. Hades, firstborn of Kronos and Rhea. I call upon you. Lie on up, big man.
So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot more of Hell this season.
Hey, Asher says you're banned.
Is that so?
That's 2. That's 3. 4.
You just can't stay away, can you?
Careful, he's still got 1 bullet left.
I appreciate your concern, Benjamin, but I'm not worried about him. We're old friends, aren't we, Johnny? So, why don't you tell me what you came all the way down here for?
I came all the way down here to tell you.
The music's odd.
But I'm not giving up on you.
It's different.
And even if it takes me to the end of my days, I promise you that I will find a way.
Another meaningless promise made by the great John Constantine. You've gone soft.
He's going to shoot him.
No, that's soft. This one's for Jeannie.
Why was that not instant like the others?
I'll be seeing you around, love.
So what happened down there?
I need a drink.
What happens when you shoot them down there? Are they just gone forever?
Oh, when I got down there, I was swarmed. Astra had the drop on me. She knew I was coming.
And the gun?
It's gone.
We'll figure out another way.
That's a lie.
Just so you know, if I had taken care of Nora back when we all thought she was evil, we wouldn't be happy and together right now.
Are you together? Because I
had
haven't
the
seen
chance
her.
to pull the trigger to end all this, but I couldn't do it. Now, what's all your grinning about?
Just happy there are still good guys out there. Even if one of them is a master of the dark arts.
No, you're wrong about me, Ray. But I will save Astra, and you should know it's just as much for me as it is for her.
Look, there's more to Zari than you give her credit for. She's buried down deep inside underneath all that fame.
You were getting played, man. Don't feel bad. She does
Seem
all
like
the time.
that.
I know who you are.
You do?
Yeah, the more we talked, the more you looked familiar. Then I realized where I knew you from.
The Wave Rider.
What's a
No,
Wave
when
Rider?
she was
No,
little.
Hayworld. Tell me that's not you there in the star-spangled outfit. In fact, you were both there. That's totally you, Behrad. Can't believe I never noticed it before. What I don't get is how Hayworld was 24 years ago, but you two haven't aged a day. What the hell is going on?
Zari, I finally lost it.
You accuse me of being a fake, but you're the one living a lie. Mom on!
Okay,
Baba!
just hang on.
No, I will not hang on. It's time they finally heard the truth. What the hell? Where am I?
You are on a 22nd century timeship, designation WR2059, currently situated in the temporal zone.
Hey guys, who's your friend?
We can explain everything.
Yeah, you better.
Who are you people?
Guys, meet Zari. She's my sister.
Help! Help! That girl is poison.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example. I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Legends of Tomorrow, Season 5, Episode 2. Can't say that was my favorite episode. Not saying that it was bad, I'm just not a fan of the 40s. You know I'm not huge on, like, time periods, but even though the show is all about time periods, whatever. But I tell you what, I really fucking loved the ambulance moments this episode. They were really funny. I thought it was adorable. You know, keep that up and I might end up being an avalanche shipper. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't have much else to say, to be honest. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.